Just click on that. There we go. We should have audio on YouTube now. I think. Better check something here. Okay. Maybe that's working. There we go. I hope the audio is all right. There's a funky thing happening. We'll get it fixed, but this is interesting. Awesome. So we're doing FT8 on 30 meters. Anybody just joined? Looking for Reme from France, but not hear him at the moment. There's a station from Portugal. So we can put that up there. Oh, very good. Oh, what's going on, Vic? Are you a ham, Vic? About jumping up to 6 meters and see what's going on, but this guy in New York, we got some stateside here. My DX on 30 meters is not great. It's all shooting straight up in the air. 10, 15, and 20, we can reach out on them, but let's see what's on 2 meters. If there's any FT8, that's fun on 2 meters and 432. See if we see anything first, and then we'll won't fire up the software unless we need to. Although sometimes you can't even see it. So I have the wrong glasses on. They're upstairs. There's New York. Yep, we're on 30 meters, 10.136 megahertz. And just hanging out, doing what we do. We'll try to get on here more often and throw things out, but during contests for sure. A couple little ones this weekend, but Ohio QSO party coming up end of the month. We gotta figure some studio things out here, but yeah. We'll call Germany again. He didn't hear me the first 10 times, but you never know, right? Thanks for the likes, Ben. Just hanging out in the basement today, or after work. Yep, they do not want to hear me on 30. One more turn and we're going to go to 6. I see there's a few spots on 6. I don't know. I'll turn the beam around. Looks like Canada's got some activity. We're in Ohio. Alright, we're going to go 6 meters. So, I don't hear much. There's some POTA on 20. Let's do that. Missouri. There's K3LR. Big station. Nothing. There's Mexico on 20 meters. I guess we could work this part.
Thanks, all by 73, Whiskey 1, Whiskey Charlie, 59 both parks, bud. Roger, 59, thanks, all by 73, Kilo, Echo 8 Papa Zulu Limber, QRZ.
Kilo Yankee 4, Romeo Echo X-ray.
Kilo Yankee 4, Romeo Echo X-ray, 59 plus Rex.
59 plus James, 73.
Thanks a lot, Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra Foxtrot Bravo. Alright, nothing heard, QRZ. Kilo Bravo 2, Tango, Delta Tango. Kilo Bravo 2, Tango.
Check.
QSL James 59, Western New York. Thanks for Western New York and thanks for running 73. Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu Number QRZ.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 India.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 India 59 Clinton 12044 and 7069.
Thanks, you're 59, James. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, buddy. 73. Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu Number QRZ. Station.
There's the wing nuts on 7230.
Yeah, well, that was me. I was just talking to you. Ron, he's the one that's got 710. I think the.
Not much going on. What's up, Ivan?
West Virginia, Roger, Mr. Norm, you're coming in. I'd say you're doing about 15 over there. 15. I mean, definitely, you're definitely doing.
Lima got you, Robert. About a 5 and 5, 5 and 5 in the 12044.
What's going on, East Texas? Larry. WC3J. Don't think you're in my log, but not in the log. If you're on the air, we could try to work something out. I'm almost pointed to Texas right now. Yeah, winds are pretty, I don't know. It's a weekday. I don't get down here in the weekdays. I'm a weekend warrior contester, so that's my thing. Make sure I'm give you a follow there. Oh, didn't mean to follow that one. There we go. All right. Ohio. It's north of Dayton, southwest Ohio. We've been on 30-meter FT8 for a while, but it got same old, same old. Yeah, there's some storms southwest of me, and they're starting to peek their head up. How about, is there any slow scan TV on? I don't hear any. What's going on, Luis? Thanks for the follow, whoever that was. No, well, looks like we're headed back to. Boy, it's quiet. You know what's cool though? Let me get on. Let's see. Let's go to. Oh, I'm not at much. Don't have to run away. I'm just hanging out. I like. Yeah, it's not working. FT4. How about? There's a little FT4 on 20. Let's get her on 15. Let's go to 20. There's some FT4. FT4 is kind of cool. It's fast paced. Let's erase this. Let's start over. Here we go. Yeah, so it's 7.5 seconds per turn. So like, we're gonna turn the beam around. We're pointed south. We're gonna turn it up to about 50 degrees towards Europe. Looks like that's where they're all at. And then when the sun goes down, we can point towards Japan, but I'll be in bed by then, so. Thanks for the follow. All right, here we go. There's Spain at a little slow on the pickup there. -9, or not, +9. There's Poland, Spain, Switzerland, Germany. There's Spain. If you guys like to fast pace FT4, definitely quick turnaround. No messing around there. There's EA5FD. It's got an error in it, but that's probably right. We'll just we'll cut this down to CQ only. There's France looking for Japan. Oh, hold on. I got him doubled up. Too many things at once here. There's a YO2 UK that called me. Let's see if we get him here. No, but there's DB5BC Jenna Deege from Germany. We need to have like an FT8, FT4 multi-live where we're all just on working them all. That's where it's at this year, past couple years. Just passing the time. I picked one out, Lebanon. That's a new one. I'll put him on the... If that's right, I'll put him on the cluster. I don't know, I didn't hear him the second time. It's got an error in it though. There we go. Lebanon. I don't think I've ever worked Lebanon. That's pretty cool. You saw it here first, folks. Excellent. I'm going to spot him. There's Poland. Let's pick that. I like that call. SP1 RKT. Janice. There we go. Slovenia's coming up. And Germany. Spain. You know what? I didn't even look at my juice. There we go. Yeah, these LDMOS amps don't like to run not at their prescribed settings, so kinda not. Depends how you look at it, but yeah, now we're getting picky. We're not going to work any stateside now. Bulgaria. So running an A3S at 40 feet pointed towards Europe, which makes a huge difference. And there we go. Yeah, it just hits so fast. There's Denmark, but somebody from Italy called me in between. It can be a hassle. It's good though. Denmark coming back. There's Italy calling me. We'll try to pick him up here. We get this Denmark pushed through. There we go. Alright, next turn we'll try to pick up IB3CTT. I can go ahead and start that now. Should take off. Of course, he called someone else in the meantime, but we'll see. We'll let it ride. He'll figure it out. Let's switch. North Macedonia. Mayor Abresavia. Z35YL. Looks like a new one. We'll spot that one here. There's Ukraine, UR5 FCC, that's funny. Yeah, so FT4's not very, hey, hi Aaron. FT4 is not very long, so sometimes you got more tries in there. So there's Ukraine. Slovenia. I think the guy in Spain thinks he probably sent me RR73. I should probably put him in the log. Problem is he won't show up in this one unless I read it back in. There's Sierra 55 X-ray, Jaka from Slovenia. Put him in the log. I'll spot him too. There's Switzerland, HB9, X-ray Bravo Yankee. Tony. There's France calling Japan still. Pretty much pointed at him. Oops, 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 oops. Don't click on that. This is a FT4 on 20 meters. They run that on 14.080 upper sideband, kind of. Worked this guy in New York here. Worked him on FT4 on 10 meters, apparently. Let's put some weekday cues in the log. Let's see what happens here. Huh. Yeah, that's what happens. Impatient I am. Sometimes you wonder if they're even legit. Because there's a copy of this program that'll run it automated for you. But we are not allowed to do that in the States, but boy, we're knocking them in today. We'll come back to this guy from Italy now. He called me Pete. Piero. There's Italy. Let's call this guy in England here. And there we go. Lost my view. England, Italy, US, England, Switzerland, Slovenia, Ukraine, Northern Macedonia. I think I already worked that guy. XBY, yeah, he's not showing up. There's Greece. Haven't had Greece today. I'm going to wrap this up in a bit. Oh well. There's Bulgaria calling me, who we just worked on 30 meters a little bit ago. He's on 20 now. Put him in the book. Nehru, yeah. I'm not even sure what was their call sign. I'm not even sure what that is. I have to look at my map, and that's not in here. There's Czech Republic. Tell you, my best contact, 1990 or 91. Juliet Yankee 1. If you know, you know. You can certainly look it up. But yeah, I'll throw a little Canada in here. About 8 minutes left. So we can call North America. I'll take that call. It's Fred.